Concert Crew Podcast, we back again.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Today, Super Bowl 59.
It is here.
we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, the reason why you wore that bum ass shirt today.
Bird gang.
Dirty. You don't even wear that dirty ass shit no more. You do laundry now.
Only
in the yard.
Only a Niners. Only a Niners fan.
You don't even wear that shit. That shit faded and everything.
Yeah, you know, I got the mat. They got the
city streets and all that.
That shit got lip balls and all type shit on it. Man, that whack ass shit you got on.
Only a Niners fan that's sitting at home with a trash season would say something like that.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's when you see the true hate right now. It's coming
you was
up.
hating last year. Well, we was there.
Absolutely.
You was.
Absolutely.
All right, so what we talking about?
But
at least I ain't bring out no dirty ass sweatshirt.
Hey, man, look. Yeah, you
wouldn't have felt that motherfucker too, did you?
Hey, man, look. Bird gang, man.
You would have felt that motherfucker.
Nah, that means it gets worn.
I got all type shit. The broom man, y'all got all type shit going on right now.
Hey, gotta bring them
all
out.
Type paraphernalia getting made out of nowhere.
Gotta bring
I go
them
to
out,
the corner
man.
stores, they got shit hanging. They got t-shirts hanging already.
Everybody eats.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to capitalize.
Everybody
trying to capitalize
hey,
on this
man,
shit.
it's all your
bars, restaurants.
Get your bootleg
everybody
Eagles.
eating.
Get your bootleg Eagles anywhere, man.
Man, right now they got an Eagles joint on the Galaxy team right now. You get an Eagle work on the side.
Go to
Get an
Foreman
eagle on the
Mills.
side. He can hold eagle print on the side.
Everybody eats. Everybody
eats.
So Super Bowl 59 is the AFC champion and two-time defending Super Bowl champions Kansas City Chiefs versus the NFC champions Philadelphia Eagles on February 9th, 2025 at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. The game is a rematch of Super Bowl 57 from 2 years ago. So, are you surprised these two teams made it to the Super Bowl this year?
I think the Eagles at the end. I think once Detroit dropped, I was like, "Yo, Eagles definitely going to the Super Bowl."
And I'm gonna be all the way real with you, yo. And I'm just being all the way 100. Like, we could have hoped that it had been better or whatever the case may be, but Detroit was fool's gold to me. I just thought they was a little bit fool's gold. The Vikings was as well. You know what I'm saying? The best chance for the Eagles to lose, the team had already lost. You know what I'm saying? And the Commanders beat them. Was that Tampa Bay? The Eagles couldn't do nothing with Tampa Bay no matter what. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the teams that had kind of had their number. But you know what I'm saying? Besides that, man, you got to give props when props due, man. And Saquon, I like what he's doing off the fact that he's getting the running back numbers back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The show teams, like, you really need a running back. You got to pay the running back.
You got to pay these dudes.
For him to do what he's doing this season, it's sort of like a reflection when we got McCaffrey. You know what I'm saying? So it's sort of like the same thing. And, it is what it is right now. You got to be able to take it. But, whelp.
But you also need that line to block for you too.
Yeah,
so you gotta pay the offensive line.
Offensive line, definitely.
Yeah. I'm not surprised that either team are in there. I mean, the Eagles were 14-3 during the regular season.
Of course, what you call them.
And despite some injuries, they still had a nice record. And they had a couple tough losses too in them 3 losses. But they were right there the whole season, and I mean Kansas City was undefeated. They was 9-0 at one point.
Yeah,
so I'm not surprised at all. They only lost. They went 15-2. They only lost 2 games. So
some of their wins were kind of suspect.
They were.
They were squeaking
They
by.
were tested this year more than any of their other years. They had some tests, but you gotta give them credit. They was finding ways to win. So am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised. I think it was some teams that definitely had a shot, had a real chance at beating them. But no, I'm not surprised. They were both 2 of the best teams for most of the year.
Absolutely.
So it's not a surprise. They had competition though this year. It was teams that was there that had a shot for sure. So before we get into Super Bowl 59, since this is a rematch, let's take it back to 2 years ago. Super Bowl 57. Absolutely. Super Bowl 57.
Just want to live in the mask of glory.
Well, it's not actually a great memory. So,
it ain't, but shit.
But 2 years ago, these two same teams played in the Super Bowl 57, and the Kansas City Chiefs won 38-35. Mm-hmm. It was the third highest scoring game, 73 combined points, the third highest scoring Super Bowl ever. And for the losing team to have 35 points, it's the most points from a losing team in Super Bowl history.
That's crazy.
And Kansas City won with a field goal at the end. Pat Mahomes got MVP for throwing 3 touchdowns.
Because of that one holding call.
Yeah, it was a controversial holding call, defensive holding call that that a lot of people think was bogus.
Yeah, no chance of catching that ball. No chance.
Including me.
You had no idea was coming at you.
I know. Not the way that man getting called. The way that man getting calls this year is crazy. Oh, man. But looking back at that game, that was a tough loss for the Eagles, man.
Absolutely.
What do y'all think? What was learned from the game? What you remember from the game going into this game? Anything going to carry over?
I'm going to say this, man. One thing for sure, man, it's going to be a good game. I just got a feeling that it's going to be a good game. Of course, it's going to be a lot of emotion in this game, and it's a lot of hype surrounding it. The great thing about it is that like somebody that deserve the light, when getting finally kind of was doing the recognition, but we've been recognizing. It's too short, man, because Gilly got his song on a level, and I know Cameo. Somebody for Cameo, because it's all motivation.
How we go for talking about the old Super Bowl game, the too short?
It's all motivation. It's all motivation. It's all motivation. I'm laying my carpet.
Go ahead, man.
But that last game though was, it just was, man. This shit is like entertainment.
They was right there.
They was right there, but one thing I did watch again, and I had to watch it again, was that last call. Was this really
terrible?
Did it really have to be called? And I'm gonna say it did. He was hounding him and really interfering with him the whole route.
Wow.
And they just, he just got caught on it. And his hand was out, Sean. Your hand get caught in the cookie jar, you got to get called for it. You know what I'm saying? He got caught out there. But during the whole route, I'm going to show it to you off camera. I'm going to show it to you, and we probably will post it from what I got. But you can see when the whole play started, he is pass interference from the jump. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't want to get beat. He was getting beat all night.
Yeah, and that's
with the same play. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and the field was horrible. The field was horrible, man. Arizona, man, they ought to be ashamed of themselves.
They dropped the ball on that one.
They dropped the ball on ice.
I got bad Super Bowl field. That's terrible, man.
That was terrible,
like some grass that they made up in the lab or some shit.
That was terrible, crazy. Man. That was terrible.
Yeah. Nah, but it was a great game.
But it was a great game.
So going back to the Too Short song. Yo, I didn't know that Little John made that beat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Absolutely.
Well, I love that the Too Short song was already a hit.
It was already a hit.
But I love to see and shout out to Too Short because his brother just passed away.
Yeah.
So condolences to his family. But I love to see that even though it was already a hit, like it's getting brought back and somebody, an older rapper,
Cameo too.
Yeah.
Shit.
And now you got people downloading that song that knew nothing about that song before. Exactly. You got the white people
just
doing
like
it.
Candy.
That too. And then Gilly got a whole nother.
He got a whole different bag coming in right now.
He got the broom guy getting deals now. Like everybody eating, man. That's what's up. And they got.
Broom guy got in photo bombing.
Yup.
He started as a photo bomber. Gilly neighbor.
But now he got a broom deal. They got a broom company reaching out to him. So Gilly definitely got the people excited, and the whole Philly fan base is excited, and the Philly fan base extends to us in Delaware and all over. But the Eagles fans, Bird Gang is definitely going crazy right now, going crazy. So. This is a historic game because Kansas City Chiefs had the opportunity to be the first team to win 3 straight Super Bowls. It's never been done.
Yeah,
it's a lot of back-to-backs. but it's never been 3 straight Super Bowls. So, like, what do you think, like, their chances going in to really complete this?
They gonna do it because it's Tom got 7. Tom out of the way. We need somebody to hold the face of the league up, and you know who it's gonna be. Why not give it to the half breed? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, this gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? But you're not beating this guy. It's a whole moment. If you didn't know the Chiefs was going to the Super Bowl, you tripping. You're going to get 850 million more viewers because they're going to show motherfucking Taylor Swift 8 times. They're going to show her. They're going to show her.
Mom and all
they're
that.
They're going to have an over-under on how many times they're going to show her. I'm telling you, they're going to have an over-under. This is how caught up this shit is with the whole joint. But it's going to happen, man. I understand you're a fan and you've been around a long time, but this shit is drawn up, man. But don't take nothing away from the Chiefs. They're going to come and play football. And me speaking and me seeing it, it's going to be a real good-ass game. And if they make the Eagles one-dimensional and shut down Saquon Barkley, y'all in for a long night.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I feel like, yes, them winning the 3-peat, you feel like is written already, but actually, I'm getting that New England Patriots undefeated season vibes.
Yeah.
When they had the undefeated season and it just looked like they was going to win it, and then they lost to the Giants. I'm getting that. I'm getting them.
Unfortunately,
vibes.
He's not Nick Foles. Let's be real.
I'm getting them kind of vibes from this game. Like it just feels like Kansas City going to win because just the way the regular season went, they were just winning all these tough games. But I really feel like the Eagles is a good team.
They are.
Offense and defense.
Yeah, they're the right team to play them in this situation, I think. And I think the Eagles is going to ruin it for them, man.
Yeah.
Just like the New England Patriots got it ruined by the Giants.
I like the Chiefs for the paper.
I'm getting them set. But I'm that guy. I told you this last year when they beat y'all. I said, yo, don't bet against Pat Mahomes. He get the ball.
You definitely don't want him having the ball with 2 minutes left.
He get the ball with the game on the line. It's a wrap.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that.
It's not really him. It's Andy Reid. It's Andy Reid with that play call. He's a play call machine.
Yeah, but he got to.
And Andy Reid is going to haunt y'all every chance he gets for y'all letting go. And then y'all doing that bullshit to his son up there. That shit is haunting him, man.
Nobody did that.
Y'all got motherfuckers out there with the bad back. You know what I'm saying?
That's fake news.
Motherfucking tamper packages out there. And this was about 5-6 years ago, this shit, the Fetty was out there.
Yo, that's fake
y'all
news.
Introducing motherfuckers to the Fetty. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on some bullshit. So
shout out to Andy Reid, man.
Shout out to Andy Reid.
Andy Reid had a tough time. I mean, for all the winning he did in Philly, he got a tough time in Philly, man, on the way out.
And how you let a motherfucker go after that, though, man, after what he went through, man.
And he won a lot, too. So I feel like that Philly was too harsh on him, man. For all the winning that he did.
You know the only thing I don't like, though? What? That lame-ass motherfucking Carson Wentz going to get a ring. He don't deserve no ring as a backup or nothing. He's a bum. Y'all should have. I told you when y'all kept him and got rid of Foles, and how you get rid of the guy that won you the Super Bowl. You just don't do it. You get rid of Wentz. Wentz been trash since. He's been a bum.
A whole hot bowl of trash.
A whole motherfucking bowl of dookie.
He had a lot of injuries, too.
Yeah, but Andy Reid, man. Andy Reid, you got to give him his credit. Normally in football, coaches don't bounce back like that. But when he built, coming off the success he had in the Eagles, he just couldn't get over the hump. Then to what he got a dynasty in Kansas City.
He went to 3 NFC championships with the Eagles and lost. Then he finally got
Kansas
over the
City
hump.
got some motherfucking players on that offense, man.
No, they do. They do.
And their defense is real.
But what's even more impressive is that they lost some great players and still have found ways to win.
Yeah.
I mean, a year ago, we're talking about
D-Hop out there.
Yeah.
I like to see D-Hop. And they got rid of Juju Smith-Schuster. They got rid of him after the Super Bowl season and then went back and got him. Then they back in the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying.
He gonna be the one to kill y'all.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying even the year last year they were saying, oh, he don't got no good receivers. They're dropping all the passes. They still found a way to get the Super Bowl to win. So
absolutely.
It's a whole culture they got where they just finding ways to win. Like, you got to beat them. You can't let them hang around. They the champs. You got to beat them, man. But looking for it. It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a really, really good game.
Absolutely.
I agree.
All right, so before we go on to the Super Bowl, let's take it back to the whole season and how we got up to this Super Bowl. The 2024 NFL season. So of course we got Kansas City and the Eagles. But who else like stood out during this season, whether it's players or teams?
Definitely the Ravens, the Lions. They had a good season.
The Lions had a great season, man. They was 15-2. But they got handled by the Commanders.
They had a good season too. The
I'm gonna say this, man. Yeah. Baker Mayfield, man.
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
Baker Mayfield had a hell of a year,
He turned
man.
things around.
Yeah.
He turned things
He
around.
had a hell of a year, man. He was killing all year long, man. Him.
I thought that Sam Darnold had a good year.
Sam Darnold, yeah, he was fool's gold though. I knew it.
Well, he definitely
got exposed. He got exposed, but he had a good season.
Exposed.
I think Harbaugh coming back making the playoffs. That was dope.
That was dope.
Yeah,
that was dope.
He got a nice team too.
First year, and man, the Ravens they played great during the regular season with Lamar Jackson and Henry, but they find a way every year,
every time.
And they had
Right
that
there.
game. That game against Buffalo. They just a couple bad plays,
and Buffalo just got robbed. You got to really look at it. Texas got robbed. The Texans got robbed.
Yeah.
That's how much you know that they want this to happen.
They're pushing it.
They pushing this narrative for this dude, man. I'm telling you, man, because the Texans got murdered. They got robbed, man. I mean, horrible calls. They was giving these guys big penalty calls, and they didn't deserve them, man.
But those calls keeps those drives going, and
I
you
agree.
have another chance to score, another chance to get a
It
first
fucks
down.
the momentum up,
It
Sean.
does, yeah.
It fucks the momentum up.
Yeah.
You playing good D for 3 good downs, and then all of a sudden you get a flag out of nowhere, and
It's like
and the
3rd
flag
and
is
15
bogus.
and some stupid call. It's like, damn, we did all that for nothing.
Come on, man. I never ever, even with the last game they played the Bills, I never ever seen the line judge come from the other side of the field where the sticks are not at and measure it and take over.
Yeah.
And take over from the guy that
Can't even
actually
see
has
that.
the stick.
It's crazy.
You feel me? He actually has the first down markers.
Yeah.
He got he's right there. He's the one that comes across and spot the ball. How did you come from the other side and take over?
He's like, nah, we're going to move a little
And you didn't even see it.
Yeah,
that was horrible. That was horrible.
He definitely got that. I mean, they said.
Then the drop pass on the long pass to the young boy
Worthy.
Yeah. He dropped that. There was no way he could.
This shit hit the side of the grass.
That shit hit the grass, and you say it was a catch. Like it was just too much, man. It was too much, man. And I'm telling y'all, man,
It's just blatant.
pack light and don't spend too much. This shit's already in.
Said the fix is in.
It's already done, man.
It's
already done.
You got to beat them.
But I'm not
it's like-
taking nothing from them because you really got to beat them. One thing for sure, they got to beat y'all.
You got to beat them.
You know what I'm saying? But they are a good team.
They're.
And when you got Andy Reid on them 3rd and 9s and 3rd and 11s,
Pat
and
Mahomes
he got that
for
call.
the first. Yeah.
They're a champion.
And all that.
They're a championship team. Like you got to beat the champs. They're not going to just fold and lay down. Like
I just can't see Kansas City stopping Saquon running the ball. Like they got to me they have good defense, but it's like when they played the Bills, like Cook, he had a really good game.
But
running back.
The Eagles didn't face no good defense yet. Kansas City, the best defense that they faced all playoffs. Look at it.
I don't know.
Look at everybody
man.
they play. Who? You definitely ain't saying the Commanders.
They beat the Ravens. They got good defense.
No, I'm talking about in the playoffs.
Oh, in the playoffs.
Who y'all beat that got a good D in the playoffs? Nobody. The Commanders. Who y'all beat before that?
It's not their fault.
Nah, it don't. I'm just saying. But they didn't play no good defense like this. Like their defensive coordinator is like that in KC, and which call him is nice too. You know what I'm saying? But your defensive coordinator is 0-9 against Pat. 0-9. You know what I'm saying? So that's a hell of a trend.
Oh, we beat the Rams 28-22.
Yeah, the Rams they ain't got no D like that. Who y'all beat right before that?
That game could have went either way.
We beat the Rams. Then
The Packers.
The Packers. Look at their D. They was hurt. You know what I'm saying? This the best defensive contender that they played. This going to be a real good game.
Yeah.
But I just got a feeling that,
Say it, the dumb shit.
The dumb shit on top of Pat Mahomes having a good game. And Kelsey, I'm telling you who it's going to be. It's going to be Kelsey, Pat Mahomes, and that young boy, man. That young boy, Xavier. And expect D-Hop to get in the end zone. He going to crucial play, man. That type of experience that he got, he's a route runner, and they got a lot of people you got to guard out there.
Yeah, it was great overall stories in this NFL season, man. You got Saquon Barkley. He should have broke the regular season. That's unfortunate that they set him down.
And the Super Bowl's landing on his birthday.
Yeah,
he gonna snap.
He gonna snap, man.
Man,
this is his birthday, bro.
I still believe in that shit.
Yeah.
Right, man, it's my birthday today. I'm gonna hit every shot. Right. Remember that back in the day? You the band call?
Sit your ass down.
Come on, sit your ass around the bench, man.
Come on, man. Nah, nigga, it's my birthday. Nigga, I'm hot today.
Hey, man, if you're not motivated on your birthday, though, but you know,
what's his birthday too? My man Cooper DeJean.
Yep. But he had a great season. I wish they would have let him break the record because
on his old team.
That's a once in a lifetime thing, man. It's no game. He probably never going to be in that position again.
And I wanted him to do it because you got a motherfucker hating.
Yeah,
the person that owned that holds the record, he was hating, and I didn't like that. You know,
that was terrible.
And that's why I knew that y'all was going. I knew it was going to be a good game, but I said, y'all going to beat the Rams just off the strength of what Eric Dickerson said. Then they had the nerve to make him part of the motherfucking the pregame hype up shit. You know, they make the pregame. Oh yeah, you make him part of that. You know what I'm saying? He just hated. I said, Saquon going to go out here acting fool. But that was a good game. They blew it though.
Yeah, but I wish he could have broke the record. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, their backfield, they put up numbers for the Rams. 13-4. Lamar Jackson's going to win MVP again. They just come up. You don't think he's going to win MVP again?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen? I don't know. I think
Josh Allen, man, hands down.
You think they're going to vote for Josh Allen over Lamar?
They won't have
Jackson?
to. He was better. He was a better quarterback.
Josh Allen had a great season, though. He definitely right there. The Bills was 13-4. The Bills was right there, man. They was right there again too. It's just like
we always say that. The Bills,
it's like they can't. It's like you know back in the day it was them in the Super Bowl. Now it's like them in the AFC Championship. They just can't get over the hump.
They got robbed.
They cannot. He cannot. And they the one who beat Kansas City during the regular season. And when they was 9-0, stopped their undefeated streak.
They got robbed.
And then Jaden Daniels as a rookie.
He had a great year. He had a great year.
They were 12-5. This is the most success a rookie quarterback has had in the playoffs. He almost won one game away.
Jaden like that, man.
He the future. He the future.
He like that.
He gonna get smarter. He gonna get stronger.
Nice.
He gonna have a good next year.
He nice for sure. But it was a great regular season. So Super Bowl 59. What's the keys to victory for both teams? Starting with the Eagles, man. Let's start with the Eagles. What's the keys to victory for the Eagles?
The keys to victory for the Eagles is still no turnovers. When they turn the ball over, they're not a good team. So if they keep the turnovers down, it'll be a good game. And one thing about Eagles, man, they hog that time of possession up.
I was about to say they definitely have to have time of possession.
So you can't let them get no KC cannot. You know what I'm saying? But
keep them.
But we
off
on the
Eagles.
Field. But the Eagles, no turnovers for me.
Keep them off the field.
That's my key. I think.
I agree with that. No turnovers, and also the time of possession is key. But the only problem is they gotta turn them into actual touchdowns. A lot of times they'll have the ball for all this time.
3 is not enough
and
for Patty.
Get either 3 or don't even get nothing and just end up turning the ball over. Like, you gotta turn them into points. And when you get in the red zone, they gotta get touchdowns.
Yeah.
They gotta get touchdowns. And also if they get ahead, you cannot take your foot off the gas. They are known for getting off the great start.
Step on their neck.
And then letting the team hang around. You cannot do that against Pat Mahomes, man. But they gotta work their running game. You gotta give Saquon Barkley, give him the football, and he gonna break. He gonna break like 2 or 3. Like he every game he does it. But you can't. if the running game don't work, you can't just start passing all of a sudden. You got to stick to your plan,
stick with what works.
You got to stick to your plan, and they got the #1 defense. So y'all just gotta make Pat Mahomes make him uncomfortable.
Yeah,
don't let him just sit back there chilling. It's gonna be a long day, man. You gotta make him uncomfortable, make him scramble around.
Get in his face.
Get in his face, get pressure on him. I think those are keys to the victory, man. But like they got to, and Jalen Hurts, when you got to make plays, he ain't gonna have to pass all the time. But when you got to hit them passes.
You gotta make smart plays.
Absolutely.
Throw the ball away sometimes if you have to.
Absolutely.
Like you can't just be out back there running around.
And then get sacked for a 15, 20-yard loss. Like, man, just throw the ball away.
You gotta hold the ball too, man.
Yeah, and just healthy, man. They got to stay healthy.
Just make smart decisions.
And all of that. So what about the Kansas City Chiefs? Keys to victory.
Don't turn over the ball.
Yeah,
the Eagles' defense is crazy. They punch that ball out left and right.
Absolutely.
Definitely got to hold the ball.
And they got to get their run game established early. They got to get their run game established early with Kareem Hunt. Go ahead and get that working early, because you get that working early, man. It sets everything else up. I just believe Kansas City got too many weapons. You really going to see a master at work. Andy Reid is going to be at work because he's going to know these matchups. He's going to know where to go. And I just think y'all still losing that boy in the middle, that linebacker. I think my man going to get exposed this game because he's going to have to guard one of the best tight ends in the league.
Yeah,
and I think that this is when he get exposed.
So does Pat Mahomes have to have big numbers for them to win? Does he have to put up big passing numbers for them to win?
2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they had big numbers all year.
He hasn't. This actually has not been like statistically. Statistically, this hasn't been like his greatest year. But in the fourth quarter, he finds a way to win. Like that's all.
He played good position. Played good position football, man.
Yeah. He didn't make the Pro Bowl. That's crazy.
So that's crazy. So you've been mentioning Andy Reid a lot. So what about the Eagles coach Nick Sirianni? He's known for taking a lot of risks, and sometimes they've definitely been backfiring this year. Like, what do you think he needs to do as a coach? Because he did some suspect stuff this year that didn't look good.
And
I ain't gonna lie.
And one thing about y'all, once the motherfucker make a flaky move on y'all calling for his head.
Yes,
so
they was definitely trying to get him
so
fired.
You know what I'm saying? We should know what's going on by third
Off
quarter.
with his head.
Off at his head, boy. Y'all are rough.
Philly fans is rough. They definitely wanted him fired this year.
Yeah.
And look at our record. They still wanted him fired.
Winning games. Nick Sirianni gotta go.
He gotta go.
We winning.
Facts, man.
Jalen Hurts got to throw the ball. We winning.
Yeah, but look, when the situations where we need the field goal, get the field goal instead of going for it, man. Like we
gotta score. This is the Super Bowl. This is the last game.
We can't leave points on the board against Pat Mahomes, man. Take the 3 points, like for real. Like take the 3 points, man.
I got a feeling they're going to play real good defense against your run, man. And I think this is when you're going to see. You know, A.J. Brown might bring his book out a little bit earlier this year.
A.J. Brown is a key. We got to get A.J. Brown to football.
Devontae Smith is going to have a big game.
Okay. You calling it?
Calling it.
You calling it?
Devontae Smith going to have a really, really, really good game.
Okay.
Heard it here first.
All right. So let's get into our predictions. Who you got? And then what's the score? And then what's your summary? How you think the game gonna play out?
I'm gonna go Eagles. I'm gonna go 31-21. I think MVP of the game is gonna be Jalen Hurts. I feel like he got a lot to prove. A lot of the media been on his back. He's gonna prove everybody wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because my man definitely hears the noise and he's going to shut everybody up. And I feel like this is the team to stop Kansas City's three-peat.
I agree with you, Sean. I told y'all, I think this is the setup like the New England Patriots when they was undefeated that year. I think everything was lined up. Everybody thought they was going to win, and they lost. But I think we're actually a better team. And we're in place to be a better team to ruin that for them. And I don't think it's going to be a shootout like 2 years ago. I don't think it's going to be that many points. I think it's going to be a lot of defensive stopping. I think we're going to get off to a good start, and I think Kansas City going to come back. But I think we're going to do just enough to hold them off to get this victory. I'm going to go 27-21. The Eagles are going to win, and they're going to stop this three-peat. I'm going to go with Saquon Barkley as the MVP. I don't think he's going to have his biggest game that he's been having, but I think he's going to have some key runs that are going to help us get over the hump. And I think Jalen Hurts is going to play well also, but it's just going to be he's just making the right plays and not doing too much. Right. He's just going to make a couple plays that we need to make that he need to make, and that's all we need. Just don't turn the ball over, man. I'm going to go 27-21 Eagles win the Super Bowl.
I'm going with the half-breed, man. I'm going with the motherfucking half-breed, and I ain't hating on the Eagles. I just know how this shit is right now. If anything ain't make me a believer, what happened to the Buffalo Bills really, put my light on this shit and got my eyes on it. And
with the Texans too.
That too. It's back-to-backers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see them letting the half-breed lose. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need somebody to carry this torch. Football has become entertainment and has also become a heavy gamble with everything. And I just think that the right bet is the right bet, and you do not make the wrong bet. And the wrong bet is you betting against Pat Mahomes in these key moments. I'm taking the Chiefs 35-31. Kelsey will be the MVP of the game. 3 touchdowns. And he'll be proposing to Taylor Swift.
Wow. Are we going to get that too?
He'll be proposing to Taylor Swift, man.
My man got the Disney script.
The closeout. He'll be proposing to her. This would be the greatest moment. This is his only moment. This is the biggest stage. What? Why not now? 890 million of her fans on top of the NFL fans watching. I'm calling the lookout, man.
What is this, man?
It is what it is.
His team would hate him for that.
Why would they?
You stealing everything that they work for.
Tell us what one of the biggest stars in the US.
You stealing everything that the team worked for just to propose to her.
So as a confetti coming down, he gonna propose to her?
In the back. You'll see it. She'll be on the field ASAP.
He went right on the 50-yard line.
She'll be on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Confetti all in her face.
And the over-under for them showing her is going to be 9 or 10. They're going to at least show her 12 times.
Oh, of course. They show her that.
They're going to show her at least 12
playoff
times.
Games. Look, she's going to lose. All right? This is going to be the first time they're going to show Taylor Swift crying over there with Caitlin Clark. She in Kansas City.
35-31, man.
35-31. You think they're going? So they putting up points like the first game damn near.
Yeah. Pat Mahomes with the last drive. Pat Mahomes with the last drive.
Just like last game.
That would be scary. Pat Mahomes with the last drive.
If Pat Mahomes got the ball with the game on the line,
2 minutes left.
It's over.
You can book it,
man.
Like he really the new Tom Brady in that case.
Like, yo, Brandon.
Why would they steal his moment?
You can't bet against him.
Carl, why would they steal his moment? This is his moment. It's never been done before. This the only thing that would make him better than Tom, because he's not winning 7 like Tom. This will be the only thing that he will have to speak with Tom. To even stand next to Tom. Oh, but if I won 3 straight,
he's on track. He's definitely on track.
He's definitely on track.
This is it.
Yeah. So you said the call has been made already.
It's already done, Carl.
It's already a done deal.
It's already done.
The script is in printing right now.
Don't bet with your heart.
We're gonna break the script.
Don't bet with your heart, Carl.
We're gonna tear the script up.
Bet with your heart.
What you call him, half breed?
Yeah, that's
with
so
the half breed, German Shepherd.
Call him a mutt. That's crazy.
Shepherd.
Patty a bad boy though. He a bad boy.
They gotta keep the focus on Pops though. Let Pops do whatever he's doing. Let him do whatever he's doing. He in New Orleans. Let him have his gumbo and his and get flash and throw out his bees. And
sipping that.
Leave him alone, man. Every time you mess with him,
yeah,
it cuts you. Every time somebody starts talking trash to him or saying something to him,
sun snap.
It gets over.
Yeah.
All right, man. Those are our bets. You know, we'll see how
Yes,
we go.
sir.
I can't wait. Yo, it's gonna be a good ass game.
Definitely, for sure. All right, so to switch it up real quick, hip hop wise, we got the halftime show this year.
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar performing at the halftime show. So what do y'all expect? Kendrick halftime at the Super Bowl, another Rock Nation production.
I think it's gonna be a dope performance. I low key would love to see like Cash Money come out in New Orleans. You know what I mean? Like you know the whole hype of how come Lil Wayne ain't doing a Super Bowl? Like yo, just you know what I mean? Like solely just let him come out, do a song, keep it moving.
I don't think it's happening now because of how hip hop not even hip hop, but just certain people kind of turned on him.
I think it kind of died down though.
Yeah, but Lil Wayne was even saying stuff. So I don't think even if he wanted to, I don't think he can. Like I think that it was killed. Like they could Drake, the whole Drake thing and the Lil Wayne connection. I think they kind of messed it up, even if he was able to do that. But you also got to understand, it's only like 12 or 13 minutes.
Yeah.
It's only but so much you could do.
We still got Master P. Bring him out.
Bring out Master. You can't even perform a song. He might do a
verse.
Not even a verse. You might have to do a hook and just do what you do, man. Come on there with your little army tank or whatever.
Nah, I think it's more than 13 minutes.
Yeah, it's probably like 20 minutes.
It's definitely not 20 minutes.
I think so.
Halftime is like together is like
show.
The show is like 12 minutes.
I think it's like 20 minutes.
I think last year Usher got. I think Usher was 13 minutes. That's long. Like I think they gave him a couple more minutes. It's definitely not 20. Definitely not 20-minute show.
12 to 15 minutes.
12 to 15 minutes.
Like 20 minutes.
No, 20 minutes is a whole different thing. But he also announced that SZA is definitely going to be on the show with him this year. So SZA's coming out. So I don't know what they probably going to do. The song on GNX, he will definitely do "They Not Like Us."
Oh, you got to.
He's got to do "They Not Like Us." He got to do.
He got to.
Yeah, it's only right.
If he don't, I lose a lot of respect.
And remember, I'm the same guy that feels like it's going to be some kind of new music that's coming out, whether it's before the Super Bowl or right after the Super Bowl. I feel like he got some more new music that's about to come out that he's about to capitalize off this momentum as well. But he got to do "They Not Like Us."
Yo, doing that song on the biggest stage in the world is the final nail in Drake's coffin.
I don't care how many suits that Drake try to file against him. You got to play that song. The people would be disappointed if you didn't play that song.
The whole West Coast would be upset.
You gotta play this. But I think he's gonna rise to the occasion, and I think he's the best person. I know people wanted Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, I'm sorry, he does not have a good performance.
Nah.
15 minutes. He gonna do the whole 15 though.
He got hits.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne,
15 minutes long.
He got hits.
Especially all the stuff with Trump.
I would rather. I know he's bringing SZA. I would rather him probably let some of his team come out too, like Schoolboy Q come out, do a little quick. I
don't think they're big enough for that
They don't got big enough songs. You can't just have them come out there doing anything.
No green, collard greens.
It's a Super Bowl, dog. It's your greatest hits. You only got 15 minutes,
who
man.
Is Schoolboy Q?
Yeah, they don't know Schoolboy Q. And you got
respectfully.
He gotta do his hits. His hits. In 15 minutes, he gotta try to do his hits. So, and then "They Not Like Us" is probably.
One thing for sure, he gonna have his choreography together. You know that.
He probably gonna have an auntie suit too.
An auntie suit
with some pants, some big leg pants or something. But I'm expecting a dope show though. I think you're gonna get the best show with him compared to the people from New Orleans.
Second time too, right?
Well, he did the Dre. He did it with Dre. Yeah, he did it with Dr. Dre. But I think we're going to get a good show, and he definitely going to do "They Not Like Us."
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's going
that should be the walk-off.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think the crowd going to go
crazy. And I would do the whole song.
I
would do the whole song. Do the whole song. You got to do the whole song. Can't skip nothing.
You at least got to do the first verse.
Man, you got to do the whole song.
A minor.
He definitely got to do that part. He definitely got to do that part. He definitely got to do that. I don't know if he's going to be able to do the whole. Well, I don't know. He might be able to do the whole
This
song.
right here is going to crush Drake's career forever.
It's it?
Yeah.
everybody that don't even know hip hop will know that song.
Will know this song.
And it's all like, oh, that's the song about Drake. Wow,
that's a fact. So you saying, yeah, we're looking forward to the halftime show. I think it's gonna be dope.
Y'all still looking forward to the like the ads and stuff on the commercials?
It ain't like it used to be to me. Like they watered that down so much. That used to actually be a thing.
Yeah.
Like, but it's not. It's just not like it used to be, man. It used to be like some funny commercials. Yeah. And I'm not looking forward to it like I used to. Like, I feel like when I was younger coming up, like the commercials on the halftime show.
It was different.
I mean, on the Super Bowl was like a big deal.
Yeah, something to look forward to.
Yeah, it's like they're spending more money and like
they suck. The ads they're not funny.
Good. Yeah. It's like, yo, you spend how much money for this? Like somebody's getting paid how much money to produce this? Like this is what they came up with. And the largest audience in the world, like it's not the same. But you know, hopefully it'll be better than it was. But you know, you saying
the commercial you looking forward to?
I don't know.
What do you think? You don't know?
I want to see some movie trailers. I like when they show movie trailers.
That's dope. If it's a great movie, if it's a great movie, that'd be dope.
What about one of your locals? You would think a local commercial, like you know somebody that you a commercial that you always see all the time. You might.
I don't think it's gonna make the cut. Local ones.
I don't know who's gonna come up with it. I'm trying to think of somebody that has good commercials. Period. Right now, that probably would have something dope, and I really can't think of nobody.
I seen one that was like some dude was in a barbershop with the.
They should have my boy
eating some Doritos, and the guy was cutting his hair, and he put his finger in his mouth.
Now like, Doritos have had good commercials over the years, like funny commercials over the years. But then also that's another thing. It's some companies we don't even know. Like what are they? That's but just having commercials during the Super Bowl. Like you don't even know what they are.
My boy JG Wentworth, 877 cash now off that motherfucker. This would be the best time, Jake. Come on out. You gotta drop that motherfucker, buddy.
Yeah.
JG Wentworth. Oh, man.
877 cash now.
My man Rand Spear, the accident lawyer.
Yeah. They got a dude from Philly that's always on the radio, man. Top Law over there.
Top Dog.
He might as well get a commercial.
Top Dog can't afford that. That's a hell of a slot.
I think he owned the radio, man. He on there all day, man.
Been in an accident.
You
can't feel your back.
You
can't feel your legs. You have no insurance.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I'm sure like some of the chips or or something like I'm sure probably like Pepsi or Coke have some stuff just because they got the money. But you know it ain't like it used to be for sure. So who you guys your MVP? You said
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna go with Saquon Barkley, and you going with
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. So no Pat Mahomes after all that spill you just gave.
3 touchdowns. It's gonna be hard to do that. You know the tight end got 3 of them. They might give it to him just because he threw the ball.
Any surprise players?
I'm gonna say Hopkins, man. I'm gonna say Hopkins and what you call him, Juju. I say Hopkins and Juju.
I've been saying Devontae Smith is gonna have a big game. I feel like he thrives in these big games and stuff.
I think Hopkins gonna have like a big moment and some big plays. And with him seeing them guys like him that finally get there, man. You know, after done caught a bad break with bad teams.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be a hell of a standoff for him to show people why he really was that dude.
What do you think, Carl?
I like Smith. I like that. I mean, I don't think Brown is really a surprise, but I feel like he been kind of quiet. Yeah. And I think he's gonna. I mean, other than reading books, I think he gonna make some. I feel like he's gonna make some plays, man. Yeah. I feel like he is just due because I feel like Barkley is gonna get so much attention that's gonna open up some. But Jalen Hurts got to make the plays though. Yeah. Sometimes he be having plays and he be missing them. Like he gonna have to make them plays. Like you gonna have to keep your foot on the Chiefs' neck.
For real.
You can't get off to a good start and let them hang around.
Can't get comfortable.
We shall have a streaker out of nowhere. It's always one. It's always somebody coming out the stands doing some dumb shit.
They getting handled now. No, they ain't playing.
Oh yeah, they getting handled.
And you ain't even getting.
They getting handled all the way to the locker room.
And you ain't even getting no TV shine no more. They turn the camera away.
Turn the camera quick because they don't want motherfuckers to see it.
They gonna beat you.
Gonna beat that ass.
So anybody is a streaker or want to come down on the field,
they get the severe.
All you gotta do is show some pictures of the motherfucking stands.
Yeah,
that's what happened to the last streaker.
Damn,
motherfucker lumped up and all that. Stop motherfucker from coming out there.
You gonna get handled, man. You gonna get handled. So are these teams in place to be good going forward, even past this year, going into next year and the years to come?
I don't know, because I think with football, like you have one good year and then people sign other contracts because they don't want to re-sign a person for a certain amount, and they can get more somewhere else. Some of the coaches get jobs, head coaching jobs, other places, different jobs. So that kind of breaks it up.
Yeah, but that's the norm. But Kansas City, this is their 4th Super Bowl in 5 years, and the Eagles, they're 2 years removed from being a Super Bowl. So I mean, these teams have somehow
they got the formula.
Been able to be successful.
Yeah, they keep their team together.
But I do agree that football is a sport where you can go on a run like the Commanders. You can be out the playoffs, look terrible one year. The next year you go on a run, and you might be able to win it. Football is definitely one of those
You got to win
sports.
now. But you gotta win while you can, because none of this shit is guaranteed.
Nah, right, man. But look, man, I'm going Bird Gang, man. Super Bowl 59, man. I'm telling you.
I got the Eagles too, man.
Everybody thinks that
whatever y'all want to do,
this three-peat.
Y'all want to do anything on camera? You know what I'm saying? $1 or anything? Anything we can do it on camera, you know what I'm saying?
Three-peats is a hard thing. Shout out to Kansas City Chiefs for even being in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But I feel like the story is almost too perfect. It's got to get ruined. You gotta. Yeah, if you call this a movie script, or I feel like you're gonna have to. The script is gonna get changed this time, man.
It's a sweatshirt. It's the sweatshirt.
It's a sweatshirt.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I understand.
It's a sweatshirt.
So disrespectful, man. Super Bowl 59, man. Philadelphia Eagles, Kansas City Chiefs.
Yo, where y'all watching the game? I have a party or anything, or
it's up in there.
Got a lot of options, man.
It's on Tubi, right? Tubi.
For the first time,
for free.
Tubi. They just throwing the Super Bowl anything now.
Super Bowl everywhere.
Because it's on Fox, that's why. Fox owns Tubi.
That's Super Bowl anything, man.
It's gonna be a sad Monday, man, in the tri-state area.
Damn, that's what you call it?
Oh man,
tri-state area gonna be on tilt, man.
Hater, man.
Just calling it how I see it, man.
Should be a good game though.
Bird Gang, man. Hey yo, Siri, man, play that too short. It says that we gonna be here. Gilly gonna come out off that Henny. We gonna be celebrating, man.
Okay.
But yo, Super Bowl 59, man. Let us know what you think, man.
It's going Eagles
down. Or Kansas City Chiefs, man. We shall see. Hopefully, at the end of the day, we get a good game, man. Like the last time. Hopefully, we get a good
and a good halftime performance.
Yes, and a good halftime performance and a good game.
I concur.
And everybody's entertained because everybody gonna be watching for sure. It's probably gonna break. It's probably going to break viewership because it feels like every year the Super Bowl kind of breaks the record from the year before. This is the biggest most watched football game ever. But
But you know what? Honestly, with all the bullshit that's going on in the world, this is a good thing to look forward to. To kind of get away for 4 or 5 hours.
Yes,
family,
Trump
friends.
Will be there.
Trump probably get an ad. Trump probably get an ad. He'll probably get an ad there just to talk, just to let him know.
I mean, but still, just to kind of, just zone out for a little bit. It is good.
Absolutely. But yo, Super Bowl 59, man. Let us know who you think gonna win. We gave our picks, our predictions, but y'all let us know who gonna win, man. Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure y'all go follow us at Concert Crew Podcast. Yep. Make sure I go download, subscribe. We on all digital platforms. Make sure I go to our YouTube page, man. Subscribe. Man, keep running those views up on them videos, man. We appreciate all the love and support. Man, as always, man, we going to continue to March 4th. Long live our brother Taz, man. We love you, bro.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, Super Bowl 59.
59.
Kansas City Chiefs Philadelphia Eagles, man. Who y'all got, man?
We
shall be retiring that sweatshirt real soon. That motherfucker be back in the attic. You went up in the attic to get that motherfucker.
Disrespectful, man. Bird gang, man. We shall see, man. But Concert Crew Podcast, we here.
Yep.
We ain't going nowhere. Yo, Pito, hit us with the fader.
Peace.
We out.
Yeah.
Bird gang.
Fuck out of here.